Lewis here with Pickleball Pursuit, and today we'll be taking a look at a very interesting paddle, the Nexus Phaze 1 Shroud. With its thin core and aerodynamic throat hole, this is a paddle that competes directly with the Selkirk Power Air. This paddle features edgeless design, Toray T-center carbon fiber, and a micro polypropylene core which enhances power and pop. This paddle is a very poppy paddle and will not lean towards the control category at all. This pure pro grit texture that you see on this paddle is one of the most unique grit textures that I've ever come across in reviewing. It really does provide a tremendous amount of spin and is something that I think more paddles should definitely look into in the future. Because this paddle is elongated and edgeless, you will see a very low twist weight of 5.32. Its swing weight, however, is 112, which is a pretty great swing weight in my opinion. Adding some lead tape or tungsten weighted tape to this paddle is tremendously going to improve its sweet spot and forgiveness performance, so I highly recommend doing that. If you're someone who utilizes a two-handed backhand, this is probably not the best paddle for you, featuring a 5-inch handle length. For power, I'd give this paddle a 4.2 out of 5. This is not the most powerful paddle on the market, but the fact that it's 13.5 millimeters thick and is edgeless, it still has a fairly good amount of power for drives and serves. For control, I'd give this paddle a 3.3 out of 5. It's definitely not a control-oriented paddle and will definitely be a little bit more challenging than what most people are used to. For spin, I'd give this paddle a 4.8 out of 5. Its unique grit texture was definitely very intriguing to me and one of my favorite parts of this paddle. It provided very high spin, so if you're someone who likes to have dipping drives and manipulate the ball with spin, this would be a great paddle for you. For pop, this paddle receives a 4.6 out of 5. Because of its 13.5 millimeter thickness and micro polypropylene core, this paddle has a tremendous amount of pop and will be an excellent asset in firefights at the kitchen line. In terms of sweet spot, I would give this paddle a 3.2 out of 5. Although it is thermoformed, it is definitely a below average sweet spot. However, this can definitely be drastically improved when adding lead tape or tungsten weighted tape to the 4 and 8 o'clock positions. And lastly, for value, I'd give this paddle a 3.8 out of 5. Although I do believe this paddle has a few shortcomings with its forgiveness as well as control, I do think this is an excellent paddle for someone who really values power, pop, and spin. If you're someone who gets in a lot of firefights at the kitchen line and finds yourself falling behind and want a paddle that's a little more poppy, this might be an interesting paddle to check out. If you'd like to enter for a chance to win this paddle, all you have to do is comment and like this video, subscribe to Pickleball Pursuit, and fill out the Google form listed in the description below. The winner will be selected 4 weeks after this video has been uploaded. Until the next review, I'm Lewis with Pickleball Pursuit, and I'll see you soon.